Yeah, I am Devam, guys, and here we have Jubilee today, and she's gonna ask me a question, kind of rapid fire round. Let's see what she got.
Yeah, so
All right, you say what? Let's see what you got, Dave.
yeah, let's talk about you, not about us.
All right, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So how was it for you, the training? I mean, your feelings about that?
All right, now that's nice question. The training is actually it's too much of energy. It was too much of energy though in this training. I actually have to go through so many of different things, different aspects because many people got sick also because of the weather and so much of energy and coming to the new city and new place. But somehow the entire idea of like keep going and looking at all the students and you guys transforming and taking benefit of that gives me energy. So it always was okay, let's do this also. Oh, every morning something new comes. Okay, now this, all right, don't worry, let's just handle this also, let's do this also. So I just kept going one by one and not like thought everything as a whole that oh my god, so many problems, or so many things happening, how will I actually manage that? No, it just said, okay, now this, all right, let's do it. Now this, let's do it. And it kept going.
Mm-hmm.
So, one day at a time, one problem at a time, one session at a time. And you see, everything falls back in beautiful harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you handled
That's it.
very nicely. But don't you feel like tired or?
Well, I feel tired now because till the time the classes go, I feel very energetic, and I don't know. I don't never actually kind of give myself time to feel that I'm tired because I'm always like excited about the next session and what the one I need to give. And of course, I get energy from people. I get energy from my students, and I get energy from the transformation I see happening inside you. So yeah, so that gives me enough energy all the time. Like I keep going. Maybe after everybody will go and after everything like the classes are over and everything is settled, maybe I can feel tired, but that's okay. I can take a break to just recharge and rejuvenate and back to the action.
So it's like it's never no thoughts about oh God, I can't do this anymore. Like no.
Oh, never ever, never ever, never ever. No, that doesn't work because that even smallest of that feeling is then it's a big killer. Then it will ruin the entire flow. It blocks the entire flow, and it's not about that I'm controlling it. That this thing should never come. It just does not come because I am so much in love with the work kind of work I do. Like that's my passion and that's my purpose. I feel complete doing that. So it doesn't feel any moment that oh my god, now that's too much. No, actually, if it is happening too much, this means probably I need to fix everything. I need to handle everything together, and I'm capable of handling it. So I actually feel more gratitude to the universe, to divine that showing me my own possibilities and my own capacity that yeah, I can handle everything together. Because that's also a discovery for myself, right? It's more like a self-discovery journey. So it's not only for my students, but also for me, the learning experience, the growth experience, the self-discovery experience. And yeah, because I always say that the universe gives you only that much which you can handle. But if you feel overwhelmed and you feel that no, it's too much, no, actually you don't know your own potential. The universe wants you to know that yeah, you can do it. And I trust life, I trust universe. So I just say hello, yeah, bring it on, and just keep going. Just do it without thinking. Because actually, when you think too much, oh my God, how will I do it? Then you feel you have less of resources or something. But I know over here, it's a divine happening. It's something which universe wants me to do. I mean, something which is beautifully, kind of flowering the people, right? So it's more about, it's not me who is doing it. I'm just a channel. I'm just like I always say that I'm Mr. Nobody, just facilitating the thing.
Yeah.
So when that feeling is there, of course, it's not about how much can you do. It's about the entire universe is with you. Just do it.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah. So, what did you discover about yourself? Do you want to be more
In
open?
this training,
Yeah.
yeah, that actually, I every time I discover the same thing. I mean, this thing that yeah, I am damn happy, fulfilled, satisfied, and feeling complete when I am sharing, when I'm giving my classes. And no matter whether there are less people or more people, I feel the same passion. And every time it is growing more and more and more in terms of potency. So even if the structure remains the same of the training, but the content becomes more potent, more powerful, more simple, yet more profound, and which is amazing. I also feel amazing about when I share, and after that, oh my God, I never kind of actually thought about that. But when you are, channeling it, it just comes. So it's not about, that I am becoming a good teacher, but yeah, I can definitely say that with each training, I'm becoming a better and better and better channel, and I feel that and I feel more gratitude for that to the universe and divine, and I feel more responsible that yeah, maybe if I'm being used for this, that is what is my purpose, and I just have to keep myself available without getting tired or thinking about all that stuff. And that's exactly why I don't think about that I'm getting tired, because some purpose is being fulfilled through me, and what better use I can do with of my life. you know Being a channel is amazing. You're connected with the divine. You're connected with the universe. And that also leaves me on a higher level of synchronicity, a higher level of understanding and connection with everybody, with people, with myself, with universe. That it's an amazing growth. So I experience it after every training that I have also grown up little more, and it's amazing.
And you can do them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, how you are saying you are channeling everything, or when you are in a room like doing classes, or are you preparing something in the evening before or even months before?
Well, no, I don't prepare, because these classes are spontaneous. But yeah, I know the structure, that how I need to go, and somehow it happens that everything starts to come together and starts to make sense to people every time. So, for example, half of the time it's more like preparation, and after half of the course, everybody starts to feel that yeah, everything is coming together now, and it has all start to make sense. And it's like you collect the beats of, for example, like this mala, you just collect the beats first, and then after that, everything starts to come into a beautiful togetherness to form this kind of mala. And then so yeah, it is like this, and that's exactly what I'm saying, that every time when I give this training, it becomes more and more profound and simple for me to express, and to be able to share it with people, with the students. So I know this structure, because which already I have developed. I mean, it has also got evolved during the trainings. As I give more trainings, like, it gets more evolved. But the content within that framework is not like to the line, or I have to speak this or need to do this. It's just that it's just a beautiful channeling, also depending on the kind of people sitting in front of me, and they are how much they are receiving. So if they are very much connected, open, trusting me, and ready to receive, it flows more, right? So it goes like this. Yeah. So, and that's exactly why I don't feel tired, because I don't need to prepare. That this preparation, and there's then the feeling that okay, how much are you prepared? How much are you ready? Whether you're prepared less or more, this is tiring, because this actually gives a tiredness to mind. But I don't need to do that, so I don't feel tired. I feel just energetic every time with each class.
Just organically.
Exactly. So I am not thinking about preparing or how much I'm prepared, and of course it doesn't give me any performance pressure. It's just simple, beautiful flow, and deep loving connection. With each session, the love grows. So with the love of this training, with the love of sharing, with the love of the students, with the love of myself, and with the love of the universe, I mean, it all happens in love. And in love, it's always beautiful experience, right?
Yeah.
No matter how much you are giving, basically you're receiving more love.
Yeah.
So
you talk very nice, like calm and love and everything, but I still want to know what is the most difficult thing for you in this kind of training.
Difficult thing is to bring people here. That's the most
So
difficult part because from all over the world, you need to bring people here, and they don't know you. So sometimes, but I always try to talk to all the people who send the queries through my website, and I would like to talk to them on a video call just to see how they are doing, and they see me, and we feel if we resonate with each other or not, and I want to understand their orientation of life. So, for example, if they are looking for some yoga based or some religion based or some particular specific traditional kind of training, I tell them that no, my training is not for you because it's completely different. It's completely non-traditional, non-yoga, non-religious training, and we just flow in that, and it's more about MBA in your own energy management, but not like really scholarly one. Because I don't give reference to many books. I don't give books also lot many, okay, from this, from that guy, because this is all organic. So it's more experiential as you also have experienced it. So if people are looking for those kind of things, I tell them this is not for you. But when we find resonance, when they feel happy, so then it's beautiful. Then they gain some little more trust and connection with me before they come, and I welcome everybody with love. I like to, I try to make the stay as much comfortable as possible for them. This is a beautiful ashram, a beautiful setup. The people are really friendly here, very supporting. So it really becomes good experience for them, like overall scenario, not only about me, but about stay in the ashram and doing different activities with the ashram, talking, dealing with people, meeting other people from all over the world, and more like a sangha feeling. And this is really supportive for people. So yeah, so for me, the most difficult part is not to pull the training. That's actually a flow. That's my love. But to market, because I'm not really good at marketing, and I am good that okay, if you found me and if you just want to talk to me, yeah, let's get on to the video call and then talk with each other. But to pursue on the email and to reply on the emails like long things, or to pursue people that why they should come. I mean, I'm not very good in that. So that's the most difficult part for me. But once we talk on video call and we resonate with each other, then we build the connection. Then it's all easy.
Do you talk every time? Do you want to talk every time with the people before they?
I would. I know it's too much. It's sometimes it's too much for me to adjust my time and all. But I would love to do that because I would always love to remain available to all my students and people who want to connect with me. And I would actually never like to have this kind of situation where I'm not able to connect with them directly. I love to connect with everybody on personal level directly. Even during the training, I love to connect with them, and I make sure that I give time to each of my student who wants to share something personal or something, and that exactly bring more love into the entire scene, and that gives more energy, and you don't feel tired.
So you give all your energy and all your, like to say, life to this training.
Yeah, during the training. But that's why my life is for that duration.
Yeah.
So it's clear.
But do you feel like having some time for yourself, or you don't need that?
But that time which I'm giving to the training is the time for myself only. I take it like this.
Okay.
So basically, because in that time only I'm kind of getting the love, getting the connection, getting my fulfillment. So that's actually time for me. Okay. So what extra time I need for myself?
I don't know, maybe just to...
No, that's exactly. When you work with passion, you never feel tired, right? Because you love it and you get your fulfillment from it. So actually, that is your time. So I don't need any extra time because this is my time.
Oh, okay.
And that's the fun of it. That's the juice of it.
Okay. So, and why Rishikesh? It's because of...
Ganga, Himalaya. This has been a place for meditators for thousands of years. Right? This place is different. I started my meditation from here, and I have an amazing connection with this place. And there is some mystical reason that this place is called the meditation capital of the world, and also now they call it yoga capital of the world. but there is something mysterious about this place, and that exactly is the energy you should come and you should experience, because it is very helpful. I mean, uh, here if I give this much, students receive this much. It's so cool. Right?
Okay. Another question: What are always all the students like satisfied and happy, or do you become, or do there are some who are not so happy, and how you handle them?
Yeah, so since the time I'm doing the trainings, I had in one batch I had three people who have left the training the very next day, because that time I was doing in some hotel and they said, no, 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 we want to live in ashram and it's not the nice place to do the training. And that time I was just having that setup only. So I said, yeah, this is all. So I gave them their money and they left. And also, yeah, they wanted more traditional way also. And that's exactly, I mean, after that I learned that I talk to people, everybody directly, and explain them how it goes. Otherwise, everybody is happy. One time, if somebody gets falls sick, because people come from different countries, sometimes the weather does not suit them or stuff. Then we take care. We, if there is a need, we bring them to the doctor, or otherwise we bring them all the other Ayurvedic and herbal remedies, and most of the people just recover through them, and which is also very organic, very natural, and they feel good about it that yeah, they could recover. And then,
So you are taking full responsibility for the people.
well, I am no one to be responsible for anybody, but the thing is that I am always available. I like to see people happy, laughing, dancing, and that's what my classes are all about. Every day we need to dance, we laugh, we feel this togetherness, we feel this energy. And if somebody finds like little low energy, little tiredness, something, I give them extra time to sleep more or to recover and then to come back in their energy, and then it's beautiful. And that's exactly it should be. So it's, yeah, it's, I try to keep it very supportive, like the entire training. And actually, all the time, I found all the other students are also very supportive to each other. So, for example, if somebody is not feeling fine and she or him, he wants to sleep a session, sometimes we delay the session, sometimes we help. I give extra class and we do the video recording to give it to the person, or we make sure that nobody misses anything. It works very organically, and I love it because everybody always support each other, because everybody feels like a family, a deep connection with each other. And yeah, so my students only become my helping hand. Right? So I never feel that I'm alone. I always have some assistant, but also I have all the support and help from all the students, because everybody so beautifully come together in love and connection and help each other in everything,
Yeah.
and it's an amazing experience because of that, right? And that's what is the Sangha is about. That's what our expansion and connection.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually experience that every time.
How you came to how do you come to idea to do it not in a traditional way like here everyone in Rishikesh are doing this traditional meditations and all this stuff?
Yeah, all right. So for two things. First of all, I am not doing a business of this training. So I used to do software exports business. I was really earning very nice in my business. I left that life. And closed down my software export business at the peak of my career, and then just moved to Himalayas to live and meditate and to grow myself. And then, yeah, after years passed and whatever, and then now, I mean, that's a completely different story. That how I came to this today. In 2003, I actually closed down my business and just completely moved to live my spiritual life and meditate and not caring about earning or whatever it is. And now we are standing 20 years later in 2022, we are talking about this. It's been really 20 years. So there's been a long journey about it. But how I came to this, is a different story. But the thing is that I did not come to this training or start to give this training as a business of doing the training, right? So I don't care what others are doing or what market demands or how to present it. I just want to share what I received and how I received it, right? So I meditated, and I meditated in a very non-traditional manner all the time. I'm open to everything. I meditated more with nature in a spontaneous manner to connect with different aspects of nature, different elements of nature. And nature has everything to give you. So I learned things from everybody, from trees, from ants, from monkeys, from sun, from river. I learned flow from Ganga river, which is one of my main meditation, which I give you. So that's what actually I learned sitting near Ganga. You know, I learned so many things from nature, and that's exactly what I want to share. And it's so simple, and that's always available to you. And I am a guy of very free spirit, so I really enjoy the sense of freedom within me. And all these traditions and all these do's and don'ts, they really bind me. I don't like them. So if I don't like them, I don't care about them, and I don't want to give them to anybody else. I just because the only discipline, yeah, you can say that you need discipline for growth, and yes, you do. And my entire and only discipline is my self-awareness, and that brings the best discipline inside you. And that's what I teach, that become aware, become mindful, and then you cannot do anything wrong. You cannot do anything which takes you to the darker side of life or darkness. You will always remain in the light, and that is the path of light. And the path of light, when you start to walk, it has its own discipline. It will bring you in that discipline automatically, that you will never like to go to the path of darkness. You will always like to remain on the path of light, and that awareness will automatically bring whatever discipline it requires, right? So it's not only about, okay, waking up at one time, or wearing some particular kind of clothes, or doing some particular kind of kriyas, or some particular kind of chanting. No, it's about your inner awareness and your inner connection with life, with spirituality, with universe, and how you recognize and receive the energies in yourself. And that is very organic. That is very natural for you. It's not something which you are acquiring from outside, but it is something which is just generating, just taking birth inside you. So you feel this flowering from within.
And everyone is different, like.
Yeah. So I have received it like this. I have actually, and that's exactly how I share it, in a very open, friendly way. And for me, meditation brings joy. And if meditation or path of meditation cannot bring joy, then it's not good path for me. And for me, meditation is end of all the struggles. So on the name of meditation, I cannot create more struggles in my mind and in my this. Oh, even if I don't like to do this, I want to do this. If these are more struggles. This organic awareness coming, organic discipline coming through the awareness is like really easy for me, or it's easy for everybody, because it comes from you, and you just have it, right? Rather than putting something from outside, it creates sometimes more struggle. And when meditation is the path of ending all the struggles, then you cannot create more struggles on the name of meditation. Actually, you have to end all the struggles within yourself. Oh, I am not able to do this, or I am able to do this, or I am not able to focus, or I am not able to wake up early in the morning, or I am not able to live that kind of serene lifestyle. No, you don't decide that. That entire thing will come from within yourself. And then it is spontaneous. It is like easy and the flow, right? So that is the way I like to teach, and that is the way everybody actually loves whosoever comes here, and they feel supported, because it's not unnatural for them, it's natural. And this way, I automatically become non-traditional. And of course, I don't like religions, because religions were given to people for, and it's a strong statement, but I don't like religion now. Simple, straight, clear, and I stand for it. I own this dialogue. I don't like religion because I am a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person at all. Religions were given people to live a beautiful, serene life of harmony, but on the name of religion, now we are discriminating people. Religions are dividing people from people. It's not anymore creating harmony. I mean, sometimes it is giving you fear that you're not practicing your religion, so you will get something bad. Somewhere it is giving you discrimination. Somewhere it is giving you disconnection. Somewhere it is giving you fanatism, that my religion is better, your religion is not. So ego game. Now, what good it is good doing to you. So I don't see religion doing any good to the human. And this is the time that we realize that these religions which are given to us from outside are not the real good religion for us. But connecting with around our soul, our own spirits, our own truth and pure being inside is like your own religion. You discover that within. That is, I call it spirituality. So be spiritual and not religion, and the world would be a better place actually. So I make sure that I don't include any religion or religious aspect in my training. My training is not about religion; it's a non-religious training. Though if you practice any religion, it's not against it. You can keep doing it, but of course, it will give you the idea of being more aware and non-discriminative, non-judgmental, welcoming everybody, loving everyone, and no hate. Those are all paths of darkness. So once you are on path of light, the path of darkness will automatically go. Right? It's like this.
So can we say that you are talking about like absolute freedom?
Yeah, what else? I mean, why to talk about little freedom? I mean, why? Of course, talk about absolute freedom and live the experience of absolute freedom. You can have it. What stops you? Why you want less little freedom? When it comes to freedom, let it be absolute. That's the fun.
People are living like a little.
Yeah, I mean, but why? Maybe they don't have an idea of real freedom. Maybe because if you know the absolute freedom or real freedom, why would actually you settle for a little freedom, right? You will say, hey, I want to get that.
So
simple, no?
And you say you can reach it with the meditations and all the tools you are giving. It's so
definitely. Why? Because it's not about those tools, but their implementation and your resonance with them. You realize lots of things that actually you are not this personality, this name, this religion, this persona, this whatever people have been telling you about you. You are not that. You are actually much bigger than that. You are the pure consciousness, and consciousness, or you are the soul experiencing this body, this life inside you. And when you realize that also that consciousness is always absolutely free. No, nothing can bind it. Nothing absolutely can bind it. And then you realize that all the knowledge, all the education, all the conditioning, all the social pressure you have received is actually just to cage you, to bind you to behave in a certain manner, whether you like it or not. And you were just kind of following that without realizing what exactly makes you fulfilled. But now during the training, you use so many self-discovery tools and understand things, and then you start to discover your true self, that exactly what makes you happy. What makes you more connected with life, with your own self, and what exactly is for you. And this is the beginning of that experience of freedom. And you can then realize that, hey, the freedom is there. I mean, it's me who is not choosing it. And why? Because you are not trained to do that. You are trained to look at only one side, which is fixed. And you feel comfortable because the entire system works like this. But to be spiritual, to be free, is to be rebellious. So this, of course, this training generates that rebellious or promotes your rebellious spirit. And you realize that, hey, yeah, I am free. Why the hell I was not living it till today? I can do that. And this sense of freedom is not negative. It's not destructive. It's very positive. It's very loving. It's very harmonious. It's very connecting. Right? Because you cannot do destructive things on the name of freedom and live in harmony and peace and love. Right? To maintain that, you have to live on the path of life. So this freedom is very positive, very constructive. Right? And yeah, you get that.
Yeah. And actually, we are talking more about transformation and growth and freedom and all the stuff what people get here. And what about meditation teacher? Like you have this idea that you have to fix yourself first, and then you can give the people this.
Yeah, it is a wonderful flow or wonderful scheme of the universe. And you are just one part of it. So when you are ready for your own self-transformation and growth, that is where you actually approach this entire scenario with authenticity. That is your authenticity, that, yeah, I want to change first. I want to fix this darkness inside me first. I want to clean it up. And then when I will experience it, then I will see what to do. And believe me, when you are ready for this is your authenticity. You become the being of light from within. Then you cannot contain it. The light will shine. People will feel it. Then automatically it happens. I never thought that I will be doing this. I'll be teaching meditation, or I'll be doing this meditation teacher training. I never thought about this. It just came to me. It just happened. Because once you have light inside you, it shines. You cannot contain it. It will reach out. It will spread. So just keep working on yourself. Don't decide what you want to do or not. Whatever needs to happen, whatever way universe wants to use it, you use you. Just accept it. And then it's super easy, because then you don't need to make an effort to do it. Then it's fulfillment for you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I feel. That's the best possibility, right?
Yeah.
This
And
happens.
do the people have to be very open if they want to come here and attend the training, or they just it doesn't matter?
Well, sometime, I mean, I don't give it as a rule. People just welcome. I welcome people. But yeah, if you are open, you can receive everything. But if you have your fixed ideas and you don't want to leave your belief system and you just want to live with that, then this course will challenge you at many levels. And if you still want to remain stuck with your own belief system, probably this training will not suit you. So if you're open and if you are ready to challenge yourself and ready to understand that, yeah, even if I've been believing on certain things like this for my entire life, but now this thing makes sense and this tells me that how I was not actually looking at a bigger picture, then please come. Then you're open. Then you're ready. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah. Okay. And your feelings after training?
Super.
Thank you.
Super.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good. This is a nice one. Thank you, guys.